The desolate crossroads of nightmares. The night was inky black, the sky devoid of stars and moonlight, as if the universe itself had swallowed them whole. I found myself driving alone on a desolate stretch of road, flanked by dense woods that seemed to press in from all sides. The low hum of my car's engine was the only sound that pierced the eerie silence, making the isolation feel almost palpable. I had been on this road for what felt like hours, my destination shrouded in the darkness that stretched ahead. My phone's GPS had lost signal a while ago, leaving me to rely solely on the winding road and my intuition. The glow of my headlights illuminated only a short distance ahead, the rest of the road disappearing into an abyss of shadows. The anxiety that had been lurking at the edge of my mind began to intensify as the minutes turned into an eternity. My fingers tightened around the steering wheel, and my heart raced with a mixture of anticipation and unease. It was then that I heard it, a soft, rhythmic thumping, almost like footsteps, echoing from somewhere beyond the reach of my headlights. My pulse quickened as I strained to listen, trying to dismiss the sound as a figment of my imagination. But the thumping persisted, growing steadily louder and more distinct. I checked my rearview mirror, half expecting to see another car, but the road remained empty, swallowed by the darkness. With a sense of foreboding, I slowed my car to a crawl, the thumping now a palpable presence that seemed to reverberate through the air. I glanced around, searching for the source of the sound, and that's when I saw it. A figure standing at the edge of the road, just beyond the reach of my headlights. My heart leaped to my throat as I instinctively slammed on the brakes, bringing my car to a stop. The figure stood still, shrouded in darkness, its features obscured by the shadows. A chill crawled down my spine as I realized that this person was completely alone on this desolate road at this ungodly hour. A wave of caution and unease washed over me. Who would be out here in the middle of nowhere at this hour? An icy breeze seemed to wrap around my car as if nature itself was warning me to stay away. Yet despite my instincts screaming at me to drive away, I felt an inexplicable urge to stay, to find out more about this solitary stranger. Rolling down my window just a crack, I called out, my voice quivering with a mix of fear and curiosity. "Hey, are you okay?" I asked, my words carried away by the wind. The figure remained silent for a moment, and then slowly it turned its head in my direction. Even from this distance I could feel its gaze, an intense scrutiny that seemed to pierce through the darkness. My heart pounded like a drum in my chest as the figure took a single step forward, its movement menacing and confident. My fingers tightened around the steering wheel as panic threatened to overtake me. The logical part of my brain screamed at me to hit the gas and get out of there, to not wait for whatever this person had in mind. But an inexplicable paralysis held me in place, as if the very air around me had thickened and become suffocating. As the figure moved closer, a sliver of pale moonlight revealed a fraction of its features, a twisted smile that seemed to stretch impossibly wide across its face. Dread gnawed at my insides, and I could feel the tendrils of fear clawing at my mind. I could no longer deny the gut feeling that this encounter was anything but ordinary. With every ounce of courage I could muster, I tore my gaze away from the figure and slammed my foot on the gas pedal. My car roared to life, its tires screeching against the road as I sped away from the enigmatic stranger. The thumping footsteps and the haunting smile seemed to fade into the distance, but the memory of that encounter remained etched into my mind like a scar. As I drove on, the woods surrounding me seemed to close in, their towering trees casting elongated shadows that seemed to whisper secrets in the wind. My heart still raced, and a sense of dread clung to me like a shroud. I couldn't shake the feeling that I had narrowly escaped something far more sinister than I could comprehend, a brush with the unknown on a desolate road in the heart of the night,